There was a big deception that Satan made in my life. It is the lie that I cannot change. For many years, I was away from God. I was bonded by my sins. I did alcohol, sex, lustful desires, and disrespect. I never value my relationship, especially with my family. I knew it was wrong. I tried to change, but I always failed. And I hurt so many people, even my mother and my father. My relationship with Jesus before is not that strong. I called myself Christian, but it was never shown in my actions. I acknowledged Him as our Lord, but I did not accept Him in my life and was never even my priority. I never gave Him the love that He deserved to have. My life revolves around money, sins, and impurity. I was living in a cycle of sin, guilt, crying to God for forgiveness, and going back to sin again. There are so many times that God tried to reveal His love to me, but I always rejected that love. Sometimes I even thought, Lord, am I a mistake? Why do I feel so different? Why does my sins take control of my life? I wanted to break out from my life and have new one, but I can't. Lord, why Lord? I did everything from deliberately hurting and starving myself to punish every time I sin. But no progress was happening. One day, out of hopelessness, I tried to surrender everything to God, and I prayed, Lord, enlighten me. I want to change. And that prayer did not remain unanswered. By God's grace, He led me to a people, to a testimony whose friendship and testimony helped me little by little build my self-esteem back and bring me back the confidence that God never made a mistake when He created me. I used to think that and almost gave up that I will spend the rest of my life bringing these sins, bringing this bitterness and hatred in my life. But God showed me that I was wrong. I feel so weak, but God showed His strength to me. I met my discipler, Tatay Anggo. We have mentoring, but what impacted me the most was His simple acts of friendship and acceptance. I joined Youth Reload, Open Cell, Fellowship, and found new friends. And their welcoming embrace and their unselfish interest to spend time with me, to see and hear a stranger like me, made me feel so valued and understood. Something I long and never expected that I would experience in my entire life. God used this family to bring me closer to Him. I acknowledge that my past struggle, that my past effort to change were useless, and that only through Him I can experience a total restoration of my life. During the encounter, I surrendered myself to God and further denounced the strongholds of Satan. God affirmed to me that no matter how dirty and sinful my life is, He still looks at me with purity and without blemish through our Lord Jesus Christ. From that moment, I can smile before God because I experienced His love. And finally, the last chains that Satan had in me was broken. Guys, I used to live the lies and deception of Satan. But having met Christ and having revealed this love to me, nothing is impossible. We can change through God's mercy and grace.